It Takes Two. We've got a chock-a-block show in store for you tonight, so let's head straight to the green room and find out who's on the lineup. Make it rain for our divinely decadent and slightly twisted semi-finalists, Joe and Katya. Look at that! Oh, so good, that samba. Joining them, a lady more than worth her weight in gold, taking on tonight's Pro Challenge, Karen Clifton. Hot lips. Pretty glam lineup, I think we can all agree. But before we talk to them, I think we can squeeze in a bit more sparkle. Let's put on the glitz. Love that music. Give it up for Vicky Gill. Hello, gorgeous. Give us a shake of your boots. Look, booties. You like those. I have to say, the critics have had their say. It's Official Musicals Week was an absolute smash. Yay! Well done to everyone involved. Any last-minute dramas, any costume changes, any moments for you?
We hopefully don't have too many dramas, but we definitely have lots of change, and we're definitely always to the wire. Poor Giovanni's waistcoat and trousers were being painted an hour before he went on, and he was really calm. He was just like, okay,
fine,
it's all right.
Fine.
It's all right. Hairdryer.
Literally, hairdryer on. He's like, yeah, don't touch anything. Debbie, don't get too close.
Yeah, don't hug anyone.
So much love for Katya's outfit last week. Oh, my goodness me. I think it's one of my favourites of the series. It was amazing. Talk us through the design.
I think it's one of mine, my favourites too. Sometimes, things just come together. I think the detail, the styling through both of them just really, really worked. We tried to get the flapper feel through the style of the dress because of the movie musical that we were representing, but then we popped the feather on the hem to get that samba feel. So, yeah, it just all fell into place.
And Joe's green pockets and everything. It was amazing. Now we're at the semi-final. 2 dances. Is it any easier designing for our couples now? You've got to know them quite well. You know how they like things. You know how they sort of work as dancers.
I think that designing for them is easier because we know them and everybody knows the drill. They know the weekly routine. We're all in at 7 a.m. in the morning, so we're doing really early fit-ins because there's two dancers, but the anxiety is still the same, and who knows, when they pop their frock on a Friday morning, let's see.
Amazing, or back to the drawing board. Okay, well, let's have a look at some sketches for the weekend. First of all, Alexandra, but all doing 2 dances. We're looking at her. Oh, Viennese waltz. Dancing to Everybody Hurts, the Tina Arena version. That's important. Have you gone trad, or are you mixing it up a bit?
A little bit mixing it up. I think the upper's trad in the sense that we've got a nude base, we've got a cream border running around the top with a lattice embellishment detail, and then there's a chevron embellishment coming through the dress. It was quite tricky because we've used mesh for the base and we used a 16 panel. Because it stretches, it's moving all the time, so it was quite hard for the machinist to keep the balance. But this was to give Ash, our lovely Ash, who does mainly all of the embellishment on the costumes, to give him a base to be able to do this chevron detail through the top of the dress. But the hemline, I think, will be traditional. We're hoping that we're going to go for a feather hemline, but I left a little bit of crin there because once we do the fitting tomorrow, it may not happen.
Okay, let's hope. That's a lot of detailing that Ash has got to do there. How many packets?
I think we're looking at about 10 packets per frock.
And how many in each packet?
1,144.
Good luck, Ash. It's going to be a long night. Okay, Gemma next, and her rumba, dancing to Attracted by Labyrinth. What can you tell us here?
Quite a fitted bodycon base. I've only drawn half.
Okay.
Here. This, the right-hand side, and all of the base will be very heavily crystalled, again, in silver, crystal AB. So we're wanting a silver look to the overall dress, but it's on a very pale pink base. We've got strips of jet hematite Georgette, and then we've got a feather hem. It may go halfway and then cinched into the waist, or we may take it all the way around, just see how Gemma's feeling tomorrow. We want the softness for the rumba, but not too big and floaty for Gemma, because I think she suits bodycon shape.
Yeah, I mean, she's got an incredible figure. Okay, we're going across now to Flexi McKee. I do believe this is her foxtrot. It is stunning.
Yeah.
And liking the black and the nude, again, it's a nice idea with Debbie. Talk us through it.
Yeah, again, I think we spoke a little bit about it with our Argentine tango. I don't think that Debbie suits a solid black, although this dance this week, I felt black was needed, because we needed a neutral base. You imagine when you get to this point, we've got lots of silvers, lots of golds, so we were trying to spread that neutral base across. We always want a bit of colour in the show, so she's got a colourful...
Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, I say.
So I'm sure when she's really making that skirt work, we're going to see a lot of that on Saturday night.
Make it work, baby, make it work. Right, OK, Debbie's going to look stunning. And then across here to Molly, and this is her samba dress, isn't it? Dancing to Shakira. She's going to get those hips going. How is this going to complement this dance for her?
This dance looks like two dresses at the moment because we're not sure whether we're going to go with the fullness on the hem and this floral detail, which will bring some lemon and we'll bring it up into the dress, or whether we're going to stick with the gold. So when you're watching on Saturday night, you'll see.
You'll see. Oh, they went with the gold.
Go with the gold. I think we're probably going to go with the gold, and then down at the moment we've got a gold underskirt, so that we're ready to be able to alter the hemline or drop the hemline. You can see.
What do you reckon? Higher or lower?
Higher or lower?
Higher. It's a bit of a mixed bag across there. Absolutely gorgeous. And how many stones you got across? There's so many. I love it. Semi-finals,
yeah,
all
you've
out.
got 30s in here. We've got 30s, 20s, 16s and 12s through the dress. We've got majority of aurum stones on this dress, which shine really well. Trying to keep this one very, very gold, and then you can see through Debbie's that we've got golden shadow. So again, we're mixing up the tones because everybody asks for similar colours and tones, but I'm trying to make everybody's wishes come
I know,
true.
you're making them all happy. You're like a fairy godmother. Joe, of course, our only boy still in the competition.
No.
2 suits. He's got American Smooth, hasn't he?
Yeah,
and Argentine Tango.
and Argentine Tango. So he's got lots of tailoring. He's going to look really suave, as normal, and we'll have some nice details for him tomorrow when we're chatting through what he's going to wear with Ezra.
Gorgeous Joe. It's gonna be, he's happy. He's a happy boy. Give a love to everyone, especially Ash, because he can...
No, big round of applause for Ash.
Good luck for the weekend. Give it up for Vicky Gill. Gorgeous Gill, as we like to call her. Now, the costumes are almost ready, but how about our couples? With 2 dances to learn, they certainly have their work cut out. Let's have a look at how Gemma and Aliash and Molly and AJ are getting along.
I'm nervous about everything in the tango.
Step back. Good.
The only thing that makes me feel safe in the dances is that I'm doing them with Aliash.
I didn't look at my feet then
No,
either.
you didn't.
I looked at you.
I know. The first thing that makes a good tango is keeping your posture perfect. And up. Timing is extremely important, and staying in character. Now you're halfway.
The steps are in my head.
And again.
That's just halfway.
6.
Not quite coming out my feet yet, but just hope I can remember them.
Good. Yeah.
I've got 2 dances this week, and the first one that we're focusing on is the waltz, which feels so romantic.
Some parts need improving, and some parts are kind of there. Very nice. We are going to have to make sure that our rise and fall is just perfect, because any little niggles is going to notice.
It's 2 completely new dances, and I'm trying to just work on one thing at a time, but it's quite overwhelming, all the information at this point.
Sure. Yes.
Great!
Looking good, guys, looking good. Right, time now for the world's ultimate dance move related challenge. Many have tried but failed. It is the Pro Challenge time.
This year's Strictly Pro Challenge is heading back in time to the Roaring '20s, where our pros will attempt to set a Guinness World Records title for the most Charleston swivel steps in 30 seconds. In order for the swivel step to qualify, our pros will have to complete 1 forward and 1 backward step. If there's no swivel in the feet and ankles, the step will be disqualified. This year's challenge will be the hardest our pros have ever faced, but only 1 person can claim the title. It's the Strictly Pro Challenge 2017.
Thank you, handsome. Now, please welcome our next contender. She always wears odd socks, has a cat named Samba, and believes getting her nails done is a necessity, not a luxury. A girl after my own heart. It's Hot Lips herself, Karen Clifton! Hello, girl. Oh, and we get the robot as well. Well, Karen, a.k.a. the OG, original gangster, I had to look it up, of the Pro Challenge. You have competed more times than any other female pro. Does that make it easier or more nerve-wracking for you?
It makes me feel really old.
You feel old?
Yeah, it's just, well, more experienced, I guess.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm probably slowed down over the years.
We shall find out about that. You won 2014's challenge with Aliash. You did all those New Yorkers. It was amazing. Can you do it again solo?
No. It's much easier with a partner, it definitely is.
Okay. Well, you never know. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but the last time you did a Charleston was with Simon, gorgeous Simon Rimmer. In week 5, you found yourselves in the bottom 2. How is your swivel?
I think it's okay. It's one of my favourite dances. I love the Charleston. I love doing a swivel. I mean, I practice it every night.
Yeah, of course you do.
I go to sleep and I do my swivel in my sleep.
Yeah.
I wake up and I do my swivels. So, I mean, I think it's a very important thing for everybody to do a swivel. You should be doing your swivels right now at home.
I know. Come on, Chris.
Everybody.
Come on, all of
swivel
you.
up,
Get
swivel
on with
up.
it, please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Languishing at the bottom there, we have Brendan. And sitting pretty at the top, it's Katja. Look, we can see her there, bathing in the glory over there. Can you end her reign at the top, Karen?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, she's young and beautiful and fast. She's very quick.
She's
so I'm crossing my fingers.
Okay, well, let's waste no more time and find out how Hot Lips got on. Hold tight, here we go.
Last year, I came so close. I was 1 point away. But this year, I'm in it to win it.
Hello, Karen. Welcome to the Strictly Pro Challenge.
Yay!
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I love the Charleston, so I'm really excited about this one.
Now, you have done the Strictly Pro Challenge 5 times, which is more than any other female. Do you think this will give you a little bit of an advantage?
Maybe. I love this. I feel right at home here, so that's a good thing.
We can't wait to see your attempt. So please take your position on the dance floor.
Take my hat off. Fix my hair. Does my hair look good?
Looking good.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay, for your official attempt, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. "15 seconds.
Come on, Karen.
Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it, keep going.
Keep it light.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Oh, wow, that was good. Well done.
Wow.
That was a good attempt. It's a really good
I thought
attempt.
my legs just like,
Yeah.
just turned it like this.
You know what I loved the most? Your face. She was like this all the way through.
It was all on the front foot, though, and your technique is excellent because it's really tight. There's not too much space between the feet. That was really good.
Thank you.
Impressed.
Thank you so much. Well done.
Bravo.
I love the Charleston, and I got great feedback from the judges, so it was great. I mean, I had a blast, and I want to do it over and over and over and over and over again.
Good work there, Karen. You were smiling the whole way through. What were you thinking about?
How many chicken nuggets I could eat in 30 seconds?
Always food with this woman. Well, after each of the professionals had made their attempt, the footage was watched back by adjudicators in slow motion to verify every single swivel to make sure they were all accurate. How do you think you got on? Was that golden hat a lucky hat?
I'm hoping so. I mean, I have a golden skirt on today. I'm hoping that,
I
you
like
know,
it. Carry on
maybe?
that theme. I have to say, the great Bill Deemer was completely blown away. He was saying bravo. He was so enamoured. I can tell you now, Karen, you had 0 steps disqualified. Okay, they were all perfect, which is the same as current leader Katja over there. This is getting tense. Can you feel it, people? Can you feel it? Katja, come in and join us. Come on, darling. Here she comes.
I love you. I counted. I want you to take
Used to
it.
be best friends, people. It's all about to end. So, Katja, Katja, you have been top of the leaderboard. It all goes on, I tell you. Top of the leaderboard you've been for over a week, Katja. The score to beat is 19, okay? Karen, I can reveal in 30 seconds you completed.
I don't know what I know. I don't want to know. Please, no.
21 swivels! Which puts you top of the leaderboard! Katja is smiling, but she's devastated.
Oh, my bro's down.
Oh, look.
You got me. I'm sorry. I love you.
Katja, what do you think? What do you think of Katja?
The best. Merry Christmas.
You're the best. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. You owe me chicken nuggets.
Friendship done. Karen, well done. Can anyone beat you, do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever
Who?
hasn't done it yet. Whoever hasn't been on can definitely beat me.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
we got some great legs in this, you know, some of the, I mean, all the pros
Yeah.
are very quick. Obviously, not the ones under me.
Yeah, okay.
But
Forget
I mean,
them.
I'm hoping whoever's coming up next, I
Okay.
think I have a, they're gonna challenge me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I love you.
It's over.
I love
Between
you.
them.
It's
We'll have to wait until tomorrow. The Pro Challenge will reach its epic conclusion. It's been a good one. I think you'll all agree. Until then, give it up for Katja and the Swivel-tastic Karen.